Jonathan. I don't know if he had a career day or not, but I think he had 5 touchdowns in the first half. He had a couple of more. So I don't know how many he had. Just talk about his play.
Well, I tell you, I thought he played well. There were a couple times here and there where we kind of snuffed ourselves. But I mean, you can't argue with guys putting up those kind of points. So I'm pleased with that. But we just got to play better overall. Special teams killed us tonight. And then we got to play better pass defense. So we'll get things corrected. Our defensive staff is a great staff. They'll get it together, and we'll be ready to roll next week.
Talk about the defense. We were talking about it. Gave up another 50 tonight. I know that's tough. Just talk about the defense.
Well, I tell you, we got some good guys. But what people have to realize is when you're dealing with 18 to 22-year-old young men, sometimes they do things that's out of character. And we have to get that corrected, but we will, we understand, what it takes, and we just gotta play better as a team, but the kicking game, really hurt us tonight. And then there was a time when the kicking game helped us, when we ran 2 kickoffs back. So, I mean, we just gotta play an overall cleaner brand of football, and we have the capabilities of doing that, but we just gotta go back to the drawing board and understand what it takes in order to play that better.
There was a point where you thought it was you had it in control, and then there was a point where okay, this thing is way from being over.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up at one point. I said, well, we put a couple more in, then we can kind of get our younger kids in and keep playing. But I think you have to give Prairie and that staff and Coach Simmons a lot of credit. Those kids continue to fight, and that's the heart of a champion. One thing we got to remember now, he came from Alcorn and won a championship. So so those kids played as champions. So we just got to keep going. We got to play better overall. One thing we have to understand, it's a team effort, and defense helps offense, offense helps defense, kicking game helps both, and that's just the way it is.
And okay, Coach, 14 points before your offense really got a chance to get on the field. 20 seconds of the game, you scored 7-0. Have you ever seen that before?
I've never seen that before, but the thing that's crazy about it is, when you look at the stats, 57 snaps by our defense. I mean, we got wore down, and they did a good job of staying on the field and wearing us down, and we was hanging on at the end. We were cramping and we were hanging on. So I take my hat off to my staff, defensive staff, offensive staff, because we continue to fight. We didn't want to get in a game like this, but hell, we won it. So that's the best thing.